We all know the #1 New Year's resolution, right? Year after year, people vow to drop weight. But what else are people hoping to accomplish in 2017? Well, they want to get things organized. Designer Miriam Bogard with ShelfGenie Columbus is here to show us the many ways she can help. Miriam, it's so good to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
So let's talk first about your background, because we've met Michael Saunders, who's the owner, many times, and we want to know kind of how you got involved in the whole franchise.
Yeah, well, I have a background in professional organization and owned my own organizing business for many years. I met Michael through NAPO, which is the National Association of Professional Organizers. And really it was a match made in heaven, because I was able to utilize my skills and my passions for organizing and help people change people's lives through the solutions that we can make with ShelfGenie.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, there have to be people in this world that love organizing to make up for the people who can't do it. So I'm glad you're here. All right, so ShelfGenie, in a nutshell, right? It's about kind of creating these solutions for people to make their lives easier. So it is usable space. So tell us, in your part as the designer, where you play a part.
Yeah, well, people can call us and schedule a free consultation. We come into the home. They're anxious about certain areas within their home, especially this time of year. You know, everyone wants to start the new year out right. And so there's those certain areas that, you know, if they could get this organized, it's going to jumpstart their year. And it can be just small areas. And that's what I kind of want to talk about today.
Okay, yeah, let's start off. Small area, the first one. Utensils. I don't know anybody out there who doesn't have a utensil drawer that every time they reach for something, you know, you got to pick up 17 other things to find it.
Right.
So how can you help?
Yeah, so not only are drawers crammed full with different cooking utensils, but oftentimes they have utensil holders on top of their countertops. And, you know, we're looking for clean surfaces a lot of times within our kitchen. And, you know, we're able to come in, create drawer solutions for that. Underneath the stovetop is a great wasted space area that we can add a drawer box and put some dividers in there, organize things so that they're easy and readily available for folks.
That's interesting to see that that is typically an area that you wouldn't imagine being useful, I guess, right? And that's what you guys do is find places people don't realize they have.
And people are like astonished sometimes when, you know, I even bring up the idea, well, I could take this faux panel off and create an additional drawer here, and they love it.
They love it. Okay, so let's talk a little about something else people identify with, things that they have problems with, maybe spices, for example, right?
Right. I go into homes all the time, and, you know, we're trying to cook healthier. We've got a lot of oils, vinegars, those kinds of things around, as well as additional flavorings for to enhance our cooking. And there are spices all over the place. People have a hard time identifying them because the labels aren't turned the proper way, and we can create a lot of different solutions within our glide outs that enable everything to be easily available. You can read the labels and grab just what you need in a timely manner.
Another issue, and I think this one really demonstrates how sturdy the shelves are, and that's the cookbooks, the 58 cookbooks we have, right?
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people are using cookbooks these days, but you always have those treasured cookbooks that, you know, your mom, your grandma's passed down to you, and a lot of folks do have a nice collection, and sometimes I've gone into people's homes and they've been in the hallway closet, not even readily available in the kitchen, and they're very frustrated about it. You know, we created a great solution here for this client that enabled her to be able to read the binders easily, grab the cookbook that she wanted, and I also added a top glide out there for wraps and baggies as well.
Okay, because you make use of every single inch of space. All right, the other thing you can do, let's go into the bathroom just for a second, because you can do vanities too.
Yeah, you know, we're not limited to the kitchen area. We've been in laundry rooms and bathrooms a lot, and, you know, the vanities are somewhat of a wasted space too. You know, you open up the cabinet doors and you just have the bottom layer. We're able to create specific glide outs that will hold your toiletries, the things that you need to get to very easily each and every day.
Okay, very simple ways, and all it takes is a call to ShelfGenie, right? And then you come in and sit down with the client
Yeah.
and make it a solution.
Absolutely. You know, I try to ask a lot of questions. I try to get into their lifestyle, learn a little bit more about them because it is about them. It's not about me living in their home, it's about them. So I want to create the solution that's right for them.
Okay, Miriam, there you go, helping people start 2017 off right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.